Muletrain!
Well, it's just about time for the Muletrain News Program on this Monday, November the 20th, 2017. Brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Memorial service for Lornette Mason, 95 of Lubbock, former longtime resident of Muleshoe, and the mother of Becky Conklin of Muleshoe, was held at 11 this morning at the First Baptist Church of Muleshoe, where she was a longtime member, with her pastor, Dr. Stacy Connor, officiating. There was a private family burial earlier in the day. Lornette Mason died on Wednesday night in Lubbock, where she had moved to retire. She was born in Ardmore, Oklahoma, March the 12th, 1922, and she is survived by two daughters, Becky Conklin and her husband Norris of Muleshoe, and Cheryl Sullivan of Dallas, four grandchildren, and also great-grandchildren. Please remember all of the family of Lornette Mason in your prayers. She had moved to Lubbock in 2007. The Muleshoe Mules football team advances to the second round of playoffs by beating Crane 35-29 at Denver City last Friday night in the first round of the playoffs. Breckenridge was defeated by Merkel. Therefore, the Mules will play Merkel in the playoff game on this Friday night. That is November the 24th, and it will be Merkel Badgers versus the Muleshoe Mules at 2 o'clock at Childress High School football field. Admission will be $5 for adults and $3 for students, and passes will be accepted. Muleshoe ISD is planning to send a fan bus to the game for only $3 per person, but they need enough fans to commit to ride the school bus, and the bus will be only $3 per person. And you call right now Muleshoe High School at 806-272-7302, or you can call the Muleshoe Independent School District Administrative Office, 806-272-7400, to let them know that you want to ride the bus. This will be for adults and also for high school students as well. But they must know by 12 noon on Tuesday to make your reservations. They will determine if there is enough to ride the bus on Tuesday afternoon. The bus will depart from Muleshoe about 9:30 on Friday morning. That is this coming Friday, November the 24th, the day after Thanksgiving. Congratulations to the Muleshoe Mules on their big victory over Crane, 35-29. Also, congratulations from our district to Slayton. They beat Kermit 21-17, and this is the first time Slayton has won a playoff game since 1987. Big congratulations to them. Wall 55, Freona 22, Petersburg 58, Amherst 27, Hamlin 28, Spring Lake Earth 14, Farwell 39, Roscoe 32, Seagraves 44, Sudan 6, Bovina 48, Tahoka 19, Shallow Water 62, Grape Creek 0. And the Battle of the Brothers, it was Lincoln against Garrett Riley, OU 41 and Kansas 3. Of course, we're still sorry to say Fox Sports Southwest has again this season purchased all of the rights from the University Interscholastic League of Texas to broadcast all playoff games in the state. Therefore, it makes it impossible for us to broadcast the Mules-Merkel game on Friday night. Of course, Fox Sports Southwest will not be broadcasting the game at Childress. That is a shame. Now, Merkel is 6-5 on their season, and they come from District 3, 3A, and they were 4th in their district. Slayton plays Comanche at 3 o'clock on Friday at Shotwell Stadium in Abilene. Shallow Water 10-1 plays Brock 9-2, and they will play at 7 Friday at Vernon. Farwell plays Wellington at 1 Friday at Plainview, and Bovina plays Clarendon at 2 Friday at Kimbrough Memorial Stadium, and that, of course, is at WT in Canyon. And the Muleshoe Mules, you'll want to wear your black and white and back them on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, as we take on Merkel. And that is 2 o'clock at Childress High School football field. Admission, $5 for adults, $3 for students, and passes will be honored. And if you want to ride the bus of fans, high school students as well as adults, from Muleshoe to Childress, it'll leave Muleshoe at about 9:30 if there is enough who are interested in making up a bus. You can call right now Muleshoe High School, 806-272-7302, or the Muleshoe Independent School District Administration Office at 806-272-7400. They will decide Tuesday afternoon if there is enough interest in taking a fan bus to Childress. And you must call before noon on Tuesday. The high in Muleshoe on Sunday was 59 degrees. The low was a cold 16. And at 7 o'clock this morning, it was 19 degrees. And at noon, it has already warmed up to 63 degrees. And now 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, brings you the weather forecast.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 Area. Whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world, security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company, 5 Area. Plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Lighting control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 Area, 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 Area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Well, elevated fire weather conditions are expected this afternoon here for the Muleshoe area on Monday. They will support, the weather conditions will support the spread of wildfires rapidly. Outdoor burning and activities that involve open sparks or flames are discouraged for the entire area. And the Bailey County Commissioners Court last week put our burn ban here for Bailey County back in effect. Looking at the weather forecast for today on Monday, mostly sunny, high near 70 degrees, west winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour, partly cloudy. Tonight, low around 39, west-southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour, becoming north-northwest after midnight. Sunny on Tuesday, high near 63, windy with a north-northeast wind between 25 and 30 miles per hour, decreasing later in the afternoon, mostly clear. Tuesday night, low around 32. Northeast winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour, becoming southwest after midnight. Sunny on Wednesday, high near 64. Southwest winds between 5 and 15 miles per hour. Wednesday night, mostly clear, low around 37. On Thanksgiving Day, Thursday, sunny, high near 71 degrees. North-northwest winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Then mostly clear Thursday night, low around 41. West-southwest winds between 5 and 10. Sunny on Friday, high near 76 degrees. West-southwest winds between 10 and 20 miles per hour. Mostly clear Friday night, low around 44. If you're headed to Childress for Friday night's big area playoff game between Muleshoe and Merkel, the weather for Childress is supposed to be sunny on Friday, high near 77 degrees, southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour, then mostly clear Friday night, low around 49. And this has been the weather forecast brought to you today by 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications. And don't forget that the burn ban is back in effect for Bailey County, as the Bailey County Commissioners Court voted to reinstate it last week.
Joan Nix at Dillman Elementary School announces that the kindergarten at Dillman will have a Thanksgiving program Tuesday afternoon at 2 in the Dillman cafeteria, and everyone is certainly invited to come and enjoy, and we will be there with our Channel 6 camera too. And of course, parents and grandparents and great-grandparents and family and friends are all invited. That's 2 o'clock on Tuesday afternoon at the Dillman cafeteria for the elementary or the kindergarten program at Dillman. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just one moment. Please stay tuned.
Take control of your First Bank of Muleshoe debit card right from your smartphone with the My Mobile Money app. It's customizable card monitoring and controls that help you manage your accounts. With My Mobile Money app, you can set interactive controls to help monitor activity and prevent unauthorized use. You can turn your card on or off, set alerts, and deny transactions based on merchant or transaction type and location, monitor and control dependent cardholder usage, receive notifications of possible fraudulent transactions, and take action. Deposit checks through your phone. Download the My Mobile Money app now at the App Store or Google Play. For more information, you can also call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South 1st Street. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, offering the My Mobile Money app. Available at the App Store or Google Play. Call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South 1st Street. The First Bank, member FDIC.
This is Isla Reynolds. I am 7 years old, and I know one thing, that Leal's Mexican food is the best. I love the chips and salsa at Leal's. The enchiladas are super. You have to try the guacamole and topapillas. That's at my favorite Leal's in Muleshoe at 1010 West American Boulevard.
Happy Thanksgiving from Buywise Home and Auto, where they will be closed on Thanksgiving Day but back open with a great sale for Black Friday, November 24th, where you can get 30% off all home decor pieces along with their great new Christmas decorations and gifts, and get 20% off all dining room sets as well. They'll be closed on Saturday, November 25th. Get a free turkey now with the purchase of $3.99 or more at Buywise. See all the new beautiful Christmas gifts and Christmas decor in stock, like the 2017 Christmas picture frames, Christmas journals, mud pie Christmas serving dishes, mixing bowl sets, Merry mug sets, holiday aprons, snowman measuring spoon set, ho-ho-ho triple dip cracker sets, reindeer tea towels, and lots of great gifts for dad, mom, grandparents, and school teachers. Buywise is in Muleshoe at 106 East American Boulevard, Dimmitt at 801 North Broadway, Hereford at 221 North 25 Mile Avenue, and now in Littlefield at 821 Hall Avenue. Happy Thanksgiving from Buywise, where they will be closed on Thanksgiving Day but back open for Black Friday, November 24th, where you can get 30% off all home decor pieces along with all their great new Christmas decorations and gifts, and get 20% off all dining room sets. They'll be closed on Saturday, November 25th, but you can now get a free turkey with the purchase of $3.99 or more at Buywise Home and Auto, where they say Happy Thanksgiving.
Well, now we're going to go to the hardwood because the Mules and the Lady Mules are all playing on Monday night, and the girls will be playing at Levelland, and it will be 5 o'clock there, and no, it will be here, pardon me, at 5 o'clock, and that will be the JV girls. Then the varsity Lady Mules will play at 6:30. But there at Olton, the JV boys will play at 5, and then the varsity Mules will play at 6:30. That's all on Monday night. And more Monday night games. It is freshman Mules, and they are playing right here in Muleshoe at 7:30 Dimmitt. And the freshman Lady Mules will play Dimmitt there at 6:15. That's all Monday night. And still on Monday, the 7th and 8th grade girls will play Dimmitt there at 5, 7th grade, and at 8th grade, 6:15. Then the boys, 7th and 8th grade, will play Dimmitt here in Muleshoe. The 7th grade plays at 5, and the 8th grade at 6:15. That's a lot of basketball for Muleshoe Junior High and also high school. We want to thank Chris Phillips and United Supermarket for the $1,000 donation they gave to the Muleshoe Opportunity Scholarship Trust Fund. That gives a scholarship of higher education to every Muleshoe High School graduate. St. Philip Neri Catholic Church in Pep will host their 72nd annual Thanksgiving Festival on Thanksgiving Day this Thursday at St. Philip Neri Parish Hall at Pep. Pep's famous German sausage, turkey, dressing, and all the Thanksgiving trimmings will be served from 11 to 2 on Thanksgiving Day at Pep. The country store will, of course, be open with baked goods for sale, crafts, sauerkraut, homemade bread, and festival t-shirts. The children will enjoy playing going fishing, and also the grab bags full of surprises. All proceeds go to benefit the St. Philip's Neri Parish Hall in Pep. Adult plates are $12, children's $6, if you're 6 and under. Takeout plates are also available up until 2 o'clock on Thanksgiving Day and may be picked up at the parish hall for only $12 each. To order a large number of takeout plates in advance, call now Dana at 806-786-1572. The famous German and breakfast sausage will be for sale at the parish hall on Wednesday from 7 in the morning until 6 at night. Sausage will also be for sale during the festival the next day on Thursday, Thanksgiving. To find out more about the sausage sales, call Fett Dimmel at 806-245-6557 or Dale Dimmel at 806-933-4667. Annabelle Walker says they will have a drawing for a $1,000 master gift card, a Green Mountain pellet grill, and a PlayStation 4 bundle. They will also be held at the festival, and a donation is $5 for one ticket or 5 tickets for only $20. One ticket will give you a chance on all 3 of the prizes. PEP is located in the northwestern Hockley County on Highway 303. Diana Dolly says, "Come one, come all, and have a great time on Thanksgiving at PEP." Send your contributions now for Project Christmas Card for the Parkview Nursing Care Center. Send donations to the Parkview at 1100 West Avenue J, or drop your donation by either one of the local banks, First Bank or AIM Bank, or send it to the Parkview, or if you see Joy Stansel, hand it to her. The deadline for getting your money in is December the 11th. And right before Christmas, in the local paper, they will print a huge Christmas card wishing your friends and your family a very Merry Christmas. The money will be spent for purchasing an item or several items that will make the life of the residents at the Parkview Nursing Care Center here in Muleshoe more like home. The pancake breakfast at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center will be Saturday morning, December the 2nd, from 7 in the morning until 11, and they will serve homemade pancakes, bacon, sausage, and a variety of syrups will be available, even sugar-free syrup, milk, orange juice, and fresh made coffee. So be sure and go and eat with the senior citizens at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center on Saturday morning, December the 2nd, for breakfast. Also at the Senior Citizen Center on Tuesday, they're serving for lunch country fried beef patty, cream gravy, yellow corn, turnip greens, wheat rolls, apricots, and they are in skin light syrup, and also your choice of drink. On Wednesday, it's chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, country gravy, stewed okra, seasoned corn, and pumpkin squares, and your choice of drink. They will be closed Thanksgiving Day at the center and also on Friday. And they urge all of our senior citizens to go and ride the fan bus and enjoy the game and back the Muleshoe Mules on Friday afternoon. They have Tai Chi classes every morning on Mondays, and they're honoring this month of Thanksgiving Royce and Sandy Turner as their senior citizens. They're also going to be giving away on Wednesday, November 22nd, a beautiful handmade quilt, and it is by Ruby Green and Ann Head. And they will have that drawing at noon, and you do not have to be present to win. $2 for one ticket or $6 for 10 tickets at the Senior Citizen Center, and that's this Wednesday, the drawing. The Fellowship of Alcoholics Anonymous will meet every Tuesday and Friday night at 7 at the First United Methodist Church at 507 West 2nd. Please use the fellowship hall door to go into the church. AA is a fellowship of both men and women who share their hope, strength, and experiences to stay sober one day at a time. On this Friday night, they will have their open meeting, and it will be a potluck in Fellowship Hall of the church. As a boy growing up in Muleshoe, Texas, Wayne Bristow loved history and geography. He spent hours looking at maps and reading about exotic locations. He dreamed about traveling around the world and discovering new sights, sounds, as well as tastes. He wanted to cross cultures and racial barriers and be challenged by strange languages. He could not have imagined how God would lead him to do all of these things with a greater purpose than simple adventure. It has been his great joy and privilege to follow his Lord each step of the way across America and into foreign worlds. Wayne Bristow, who was reared here in Muleshoe, has included many of these stories of a blessed lifetime in a soon-to-be published book. Robbie, his wife, joins him in believing God for his strong hand of blessings in this venture, and the book will be coming out in the very near future. He has just sent the manuscript to the publisher. Congratulations, Wayne. And Wayne Bristow is a Muleshoe High School graduate. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just one moment. Please stay tuned.
Ain Bank Muleshoe and Farwell is bringing many exciting opportunities to the Muleshoe, Lasbuddy, and Farwell areas, and technology enhancements increase lending capabilities while keeping all of the same smiling faces you're used to in both locations. Ain Bank Muleshoe joins the many area full-service Ain Bank locations in the Panhandle, South Plains, Permian Basin, and Big Country regions of Texas, combined with an ATM network of more than 750 Stripes convenience stores locations in Texas, New Mexico, along with Oklahoma. Ain Bank has a commitment of supporting local communities and their local customers right here in the Muleshoe area. Ain Bank, where a handshake still means something, both member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
The Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street has two nurse practitioners, Christy Lee and Kristen Neely. You can make an appointment now by calling 806-272-7544 at the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe with either Christy or Kristen. The Medical Clinic at Muleshoe is located inside of the Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street here in Muleshoe. Again, the number to call is 806-272-7544 to make your appointment now to see either Christy Lee or Kristen Neely, nurse practitioners at the medical clinic of Muleshoe. It's time to once again shop the shoe, and of course Muleshoe, because it's Christmas time in the Mule Memorial City, sponsored by the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture. On this coming Saturday, there is Small Business Saturday, and you'll want to really shop the shoe on this Saturday for double punches at these Muleshoe merchants: Leal's, Mohawk Auto Parts, K&K Pharmacy, Tattered Tumbleweed, Fry and Cox, Bywise Auto and Home, Sparkle Cleaners, The Closet, Lasting Impressions, The Closet, and also Fine Things and Gifts, and Stone Grace Boutique. And on this Saturday night, they will have hot chocolate at 6 o'clock at the National Mule Memorial, where they'll have the second annual Christmas tree lighting. And there'll also be Christmas carols sung by the Trinity Christian Center Church, and also new Chamber of Commerce merchandise will be for sale. And don't forget, it's that day, this Saturday, that you get double punches. Also, at Shop the Shoe promotion, there will be double punches also on November 28th at The Closet, December the 4th at Stone Grace Boutique, and December the 9th at Tattered Tumbleweed. Now, this Saturday, everybody's going to give you a double punch at Shop the Shoe in Muleshoe, of course. Now, this is through December the 16th. And on the 16th, there will be a lighted Christmas parade. The Muleshoe Heritage Center will have Christmas with Santa, and they'll have the big grand drawing for the Shop the Shoe winner. And turn your receipts into the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce office and receive a punch for $10 you spend with participating businesses. Fill up a punch card and you enter the grand prize winning. That's all in Muleshoe from this Saturday through December the 16th. Shop the Shoe in Muleshoe. On our prayer list, please remember a former longtime resident of Muleshoe, Marjorie Precure, who is now in hospice care at her retirement home in Irving. Her daughters, Melanie, Cassie, and Judy, are with her. That's Marjorie Precure, and all of her family are in our prayers. Also, remember Gary Morris and Kay Ramage, and the congregation and community of Sutherland Springs, Texas, the families and friends of those who have lost loved ones there, and also those still in the hospital fighting for their lives. Remember Terry Byers and her husband James and their family in your prayers. Evan Kelly, a 1994 graduate of Muleshoe High School going through chemotherapy. He is the son, by the way, of Danny and Ricky Kelly of Muleshoe. Rusty Trotter, who is home from Bahrain, and also he will have to have back surgery in the near future, and that will be in San Antonio. These families who have lost loved ones: Laurinette Mason, Richard Barnett, Delbert Atwood, Reynaldo C. Melendez, Cosette Blackwood of Lubbock, former longtime resident of Muleshoe, Connie Haight, 68 of Ruidoso, formerly of Muleshoe. All of these families are in our prayers. Olin Clements in Clovis, Eric and Angela Hall, Jean Paul and Corlin Jarman, Glenn Watkins in the nursing home in Plainview, Ronnie Kenmore, Doyle and Leela Sue King, Betty Harrison, Doris Scott, Clinton and Maxine Rogers, and we noticed that they were out once again on a beautiful Sunday for church yesterday. Landon Nichols and all of his family, Dorothy Sarley, Gabby Stone, Brian Taylor, and Dorothy Turner, formerly of Muleshoe. Remember our military men and women and their families who serve us around the country and here at home as well at this Thanksgiving time.
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain rotating on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well find it free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. A woman in Fort Davis knows flags. Details in a moment on the Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating 77 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. They're owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online, bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO, David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Fonda Thompson moved to Fort Davis after selling her textile business. Before going out on her own, she worked for the Smithsonian and National Park Service, specializing in flag reconstruction and preservation. She worked on the Star-Spangled Banner.
It actually flew at Fort McHenry when the British attacked McHenry. It was when... Oh, come on.
Francis Scott Key wrote the national anthem.
Yeah. He saw the flag flying over McHenry that morning after the battle, okay? And that's the flag that it is.
She says Fort Sumter, where the first battle of the Civil War took place, never had its own flag.
At that time, when a fort was commissioned, you were given a garrison flag, which is 20 by 30 feet. God, I can't remember the dimensions. They're huge. And then you were given a storm flag. And the idea is you fly the garrison flag in nice weather, but when the weather is bad, you fly your smaller storm flag, which is only 12 by 20 feet, because they were so expensive. They didn't want to be replacing a garrison flag, especially in a marine environment. It would only last a year or two. So the military couldn't afford to keep replacing them. So no, you fly your little storm flag. Well, Fort Sumter was never a commissioned fort. It was attacked before it was finished. What had happened was Anderson was at Fort Moultrie with his men, and the war fever was getting pretty high, and he was scared. And he said, I've got to get out of here. Well, they were working out on the island on Fort Sumter. The Masons were all out there building that fort. And he said, I've got to get out of Charleston. We're going to be attacked. So in the middle of the night, and he documented this, he took his flags and his men, and his flags, he made a note of this, and they rowed out to Fort Sumter in the middle of the night. They got in rowboats and went out and put themselves at Fort Sumter. So the flags that flew at Fort Sumter were actually Fort Moultrie's flags. They weren't Sumter's. Sumter was never issued flags.
Fonda Thompson of Fort Davis. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.